early fireworks in Detroit. You have a happy Thanksgiving. No, you have a happier Thanksgiving. They're ready.
This game is huge. This should mean a lot to you, dog. Go out there and play with your heart. All right? Don't play with your heart. We're on three. Let's go. We're on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Defensive captain Corey Redding as we get ready to renew this rivalry and continue the tradition here in Detroit, Michigan. It is Thanksgiving, it is the NFL, and it's the NFL on Fox. The Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. 2nd down and 9. It's Jones over the left side. Nice run. 1st down Lions. Rouse on the stop. This is not a very good offensive line. They've had trouble out at right tackle. Trying to set up a screen. They do. It's Jones. Blocking out in front of him. Another 1st down for the Lions. 13. Handoff is to Duckett. Impressive drive to start the day, and it's been on the ground for the most part for the Lions.
Until you see it, because you know the history of Mike Martz.
3rd and 2. Over the middle, wide open, and there for the catch is the rookie Calvin Johnson. 3rd down and 5. Kitna with time. End zone. McDonald. Not in, but he sets up a 1st and goal from inside the 1. On the play as McDonald was stopped.
Personal foul. Shot block. Number 51. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Campman 3rd in the league with 9 sacks. 3rd down and 20 after the penalty, and Kitna goes down. So a huge penalty on Dominic Raiola, and it's Campman who makes the play. 47-yard try for Jason Hanson. Good snap, good hold. The kick is perfect. Hanson knows what to do on Thanksgiving. He's been with the Lions. Now the 9-1 Green Bay Packers. Favre stumbled trying to get it to the running back, and it is recovered by Jared DeVries. Ryan Grant never got the football, and 2nd down and 9 out of the shotgun. End zone. Johnson, an adjustment, can't hang on.
Earlier in the season, and every time it looked like he was getting ready to come back and get more playing time, he had re-aggravated. But he's supposed to be feeling pretty good today.
With the play clock expiring, the pass too high for Johnson. Now a 41-yard try by Hanson. Number 10 on the all-time NFL scoring list, and he adds to his total. Play clock expiring as Favre gets it away. Pass is high, the catch is made, but short of a 1st down is James. Kitna over the middle, hits McDonald, 1st down Lions.
And to really know the offense, and he does that.
Handoff is to Kevin Jones, who bounces it outside. Pepinga's there to try and force him out, stays in, and he's down inside the 40. It's a different day for this Lions offense.
He has gotten some playing time there at the right tackle position.
Did give up 2 sacks last week to Strahan, 2 of his 3, and down goes Kitna. And Saipeia is right there in the middle of it, the right tackle. It's Campman, his 2nd of the day. That sack pushes the Lions out of the edge of field goal range as Nick Harris tries to knock it down inside the 20. It's returned by Woodson, has room. Charles Woodson, the far side of the field. And it's a touchdown saving tackle by Alex Lewis. Pass is juggled and dropped by Corn Robinson. Been able to move the ball 3 times, but have only the 6 points. Play action from Kitna down the middle, and it's picked off by Rouse. Aaron Rouse, the safety, with his 2nd in as many weeks. Returns it for Green Bay, each side with a turnover, and great field position at the 11 for the Packers after the Aaron Rouse interception. 1st down from the 11. A quick setup and throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jennings. And for Greg Jennings, that is touchdown number 8.
Yeah, and that's
During our pregame show on this Thanksgiving, 2nd down and 7. Jones carries it again. Kevin Jones gets that last hit from Papinga, picks up 8.
I think that's what's creating some of the problems here in this first half for Detroit.
3rd down and 8. Over the middle, left alone, Kason. And Avian is wrapped up inside the 45 to the 44, a 20-yard completion.
Great work ethic, plays hard, will scrap, and he's certainly in that mode in this game.
On 3rd down, it's Johnson with a good play by Tramon Williams. He's out there locked up. Expertise for Rod Marinelli, the head coach. It's going to be the play of this defensive line. Favre was looking to heave one, and now he slings it for Driver, who gets in behind the defense, makes a play, stays on his feet, gets a vicious hit at the end of it, and it's a 38-yard completion.
And get into the playoffs, he'll start getting the recognition that he deserves.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Found a hole in the defense, survives a hit, and has a 1st down inside the 25. 18-yard completion to Jones. 2 big plays from Favre, and now looking for another, and it's Donald Driver, who somehow goes around Alexander, makes the play, and picks up 19 more.
Joe, I mean, just what a dependable guy he is. He's got exceptional hands, the ball thrown up, and then he just concentrates on it. So much confidence in Driver that he turns it loose anyway.
Good coverage by Keith Smith. Could not make the play on the ball, and Ryan Grant plows in for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run by Ryan Grant after Brett Favre completions of 38.
Doesn't take long to see why Greg Jennings is the player and the person that he's turned out to be either.
Kason on the return for Detroit. Has room to run, has the lane, might go. The kicker to beat down the sideline, and catching up to him and making the play was Tramon Williams.
Not.
Kidna under fire, and down he goes. KGB, the first one there. A loss of 6 and another sack by this. After the 74-yard return, it's now a 45-yard try by Jason Hansen, who's 3 for 3. Field in Detroit. 2nd down and 8 for Green Bay. Blitz coming from Detroit, and it's Jennings making the catch. 1st down, Packers out across their own 30. Green Bay. That's Ryan Grant out of the backfield, 1st down, and Green Bay. Brett Favre saying this team is playing so well and so loose it makes me nervous. Leading here as we approach halftime, and Jones was left all alone, and the hit forces the incompletion. That was Kenoy Kennedy who came over, and now they're going to say the catch was made. That ball's incomplete.
Yeah, there'll be a booth challenge on that.
With a record of 9-1 and their best 10-game start since 1962, when they started 10-0 under Lombardi. I really could see this call going either way, and I wouldn't be shocked if they overrule the call on the field, but we'll get it now.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The receiver got both feet down with possession of the ball. 1st down.
Screen for Grant, and brought down from behind. Wrapped up by Paris Lennon. The middle. 2nd down and 1. Quick completion to Donald Driver, and now the Packers will spend their first time out. 1st down from the 19-yard line. Over the middle, it's Driver. Boy, he is fearless. Sticks his hand out right in the middle of traffic, both hands, makes the catch. Mark Tauscher.
This year, it's probably as much fun as he's ever had. 1
timeout left for the Packers, who lead it by 5 with 19 seconds to go. End zone, are short of it, and the catch is made at about the 2, and Green Bay, the ball came out. And now the scramble for the football. That came right at the end of the play. Donald Lee, the tight end. And with the clock continuing to run, Favre finally calls the last timeout. It was perfect from this distance during his rookie year. And he stays that way. It's an 8-point game. And that will do it for the first half of play. So far, just one tackle today for Sean Rogers. Pass is behind Driver. He makes the catch and dives for a 9-yard gain. Again, 5 wide receivers in the lineup for Green Bay. Where's Favre going to go with it? He throws behind James Jones. He makes the catch. Doesn't go down easily and
out of the air with his fingertips. That's pretty impressive to me.
2nd down and 2. Corin Robinson, defender fell down. Robinson down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 5. Stanley Wilson fell down and Robinson was left there all alone. 1st and goal, Packers. Quick throw and the pass caught for a touchdown. It's Jennings. His 2nd of the day, his 9th of the season. And Favre and the Packers are rolling again.
Well, it's kind of what you said a little bit earlier, Joe. They spread them out. There's some matchup advantages that favor Calvin Johnson, but they just haven't been able to connect.
And they should favor him even more as you looked at Charles Woodson, who's on the sideline.
And if they can continue to run the ball and pick up first down, that's going to be fine because there's still obviously lots of time left in this game.
Play action from Kitna and the pass behind Calvin Johnson. He makes the catch.
Dallas and at San Diego, Kansas City. They got a tough schedule coming up.
3rd down and 9. 4-man rush. Kitna steps up and hits McDonald for a first down.
They start moving it. They're making progress. It looks good. They got a drive. They're starting to sustain something, and then they have a series of bad things happen.
Kitna's in trouble again. Underneath, Kevin Jones has got a mile to go for a first down and won't get there. For Hansen, certainly within his range. Gets into it and just absolutely drills it. Career long of 56. That thing had plenty of leg. Packer record is 18 straight completions held by Lynn Dickey and Don Mikowski. On first down, is it 15 straight? Wow, what a throw to Jennings. If you're going to complete 15 straight, there's got to be somebody on the other end catching them and hanging on. Hey, a run, and it's Grant, and it's a big gainer. Ryan Grant trying to break it. Gets a block, and he's out of bounds near the 5. Good block downfield by Greg Jennings. 2nd and goal. Pass is complete for the touchdown, Ruvel Martin. Chalk up another for Brett Favre. And it's 30-12 with the extra point coming. Harris, who played with Bobby Taylor, Troy Vincent in Philadelphia. A guy these Packers rely on, and that throw was to no one in particular. You sense a lot of miscommunication and a lot of guys.
I know there's a lot of frustration, but I don't know that it could be targeted to any one specific group.
3rd down and 6. Driver makes the catch, has a first down, and is not content. Down the sideline, Donald Driver out of bounds inside the 10. They'll mark him at the 5. Keith Smith downfield to.
This group and this team just work so well together. It's very obvious they're unselfish and they like playing together.
Favre lobs it. Corin Robinson makes the catch. Incomplete, out of bounds. Looked like a good call initially, and we'll take another look on the replay.
Yeah, he goes up and is able to make the catch, it looked like, and is he able then to stay in bounds? And
no.
And a good call. You really do root for guys like that, and you hope that he's well on his way.
3rd down and goal. Jennings, and well played defensively by Keith Smith. Would not let Jennings.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday to your wife, Ann.
Who's not listening somewhere in the world. A 20-yard field goal is hit.
I mean, there's my buddy Chris Collinsworth. He modeled for our original Galloping Gobbler version 1, And then we took some grief for it because they thought the bird was so ugly that we finally fell in like the rest of them and just trying to present something that someone would want to actually display.
Here's Calvin Johnson with a catch and a first down.
Still just as prestigious, don't you think?
No doubt. The only guy who was ever excited to win it was Dre Bly of the Detroit Lions years ago, and now penalty flag comes in. There could be a face mask. And then you realize that they're 0-4 against the other teams they're in a fight with for a potential wild card spot. They're in trouble. Kitna's flushed out, throws, completes. It depends on the spot. They're not going to give forward progress to Johnson initially. Now they move it back.
I would have loved to have had as a teammate because you love guys that go out and compete like that every play.
Kitna fires. Roy Williams makes the catch and is down to the 5. And a penalty flag comes in on the tackle. Into the end zone. The pass is caught for the touchdown, Calvin Johnson. 4th touchdown in this rookie season for number 81.
Coming across the back of their legs.
3rd down and 2. Favre down the sideline and incomplete. Good positioning by Fernando Bryant.
It's the Donald Driver and the Charles Woodsons you start worrying about as you go into next week.
3rd down and 5. And the pass is caught somehow. Got it into Calvin Johnson. What a good throw by Kitna.
Every time they thought he was healthy, he was landing on his back just like that.
Over the middle, it's Johnson again to the 30. And that back takes another hit.
Hits to that area.
Did not have a good first half. He has stepped it up here in the second half to be sure. This is going to be pass interference as McDonald was interfered with by Bigby.
Well, as you're going to see, McDonald here, he's going across, and Bigby bumps him right there. You know, just enough. Now, I don't know whether or not McDonald would have been able to get to that ball, but there was an official standing right there that threw the flag.
Interference, defense.
Kevin Jones will make it. Touchdown Lions, and they have some life. Quick setup and throw, and it's Greg Jennings. And Jennings is able to reach forward for an 11-yard gain and a big first down. But we have seen him limping around, and he's been dealing with a bad ankle. Ryan Grant lowers his head and keeps on going. There's no doubt they have found their back. Driver with a catch. And as he ducks down, he picks up another Green Bay first down. Under 4 to play. Play action. They want to put it up again. And the pass to Jones caught down inside the 40. Conventional thought would be that the Packers will run it. Now Green Bay puts it on the ground, and it's Ryan Grant with room to run. Grant dragged down by Fisher, but a huge run of 26 yards. Handoff is to Grant, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Corey Redding made the play, and now by Mason Crosby to make it an 11-point game. And that should just about do it. An 11-point lead for Green Bay, and Brett Favre can exhale again.
Now they're starting to dominate people, which is what you want to see. That game Thursday, I think, is going to be terrific.
Kitna is going to go down again, and it's the play of that group up front. This time it's Corey Williams, but I have a feeling Brett, as good as he is network-wise, will stick around and accept the award that looks like it's made out of solid chocolate, but it isn't. Jenkins with a pass rush up the middle. The pass is broken up by Al Harris. Boy, he's played a good game against Roy Williams all day.
For that as well, but there's something about this team that we're all starting to witness and see that this could be a very special year for the Green Bay Packers.
I'll tell you what, Brett Favre didn't have a lot of fun in 2005 when Green Bay was 4-12. Last year, a strong finish, 8-8. A tremendous day on this Thanksgiving for Brett Favre.